Okay, so in section 5.5 we look at adding in existing XY point data that you might have for your area. And so it's in an Excel file or a CSV file, this data. So how we access it, if you go here to catalog, and you can see it listed down here, this MB 2006, I think it's Matthew's PhD structural data. And so CSV file, so what you're going to do is right click on it and go down to create feature class from XY table. And so now we just need to map or link which is the X fields, which is the Y fields, and which is the Z. So X, we've got longitude, Y, it's already chosen latitude. You can see these are column headers that would be in the CSV file. So it's already picking up which, well, it's not really picking up which is that long. It usually just takes the first two columns. Okay, and then the Z field, you're going to choose height. Okay, coordinate system. Over here, you're going to click again on WGS 84. So it's ideal if everything's in the same coordinate system. I'm not sure how good Arc is at converting stuff. I know it does convert stuff. And you can also use a program like GeoSoft to convert coordinates. But ideally, try to keep everything in the same coordinate system. Okay, and then under output here, you can see that you can choose where you want to save it, and so we obviously want to put it in this folder that we created. I'm just going to leave it up here, and you can see in your notes on the PDF it says MB 2006 underscore structural underscore readings structural, and it will save it as a shapefile if you go down here and click on shapefile. Okay. And so you click save, and it's going to create it on the right hand side here. Click OK. Okay, and we click here on catalogs, and you can see it's added the shapefile over here. And so let's drag it along into our table of contents. I'm going to put it just above my JPEG file. Okay, and now the data has loaded on the map. Okay, and if we click on the table, let's right click, open attribute table, and make this a bit bigger. You can see there's a lot more information than what we had, but here's dip, strike, the structural description. So we've got bedding and cleavage, lat long, height, different colors. And so now you can use the skills that you've just learned on how to display these on the map. Instead of as circles, you can display them as actual structural data. So how we did that is we went to properties. Okay, and then we click on symbology and click on categories. And now we go here to our value field, and I'm going to forget what they called it. I think it was struct, and go add all values. Okay, and here's the different structural features. So remember, for bedding we double clicked on this circle and we searched for inclined bedding, and we clicked on that, and let's just make it a bit bigger, 40 and 0 angle. Click OK, and remember all the different steps that we can go about here. And so we can rotate this. So we went to advanced rotation, using, okay, so for rotating points, if you go here to direct, I've double checked this, this direct is the direction of dip, so it's 90 degrees from the strike. Remember, we clicked on geographic and clicked OK. And let's see if this works. Before we close this, let's just click on labels. Again, mine takes a while to load. Okay, click on label features. Remember, we're going to label them with the dip value. And placement properties, we went down here to place at an angle specified by a field. Click on rotation field, and here we use the dip azimuth or the direction. Make sure you click here, place label perpendicular to angle. Okay, let's just click there, and let's click apply and see if it works. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to click OK and zoom into some of these. And hopefully I've done everything correct. I'm just going to zoom up here. Okay, obviously it's a bit small. We can go and change the scale, but in general it's slightly offset. So there seems to be a slight offset between the map and the XY data that we've imported. It could be that I didn't georeference particularly well, but for now it is sufficient. So then go back to the table here and play around with the other ones. Do the same for, or we can even look on the side here. Go back to properties and symbology and change the symbols for some of these other structures.